Hello and welcome back to the kitchen table. This is a video explaining what a live CD is. This is a follow-up to the how to rescue files from your USB external drives I get a lot of questions about. I always send people and ask them to boot up with live CDs, and it causes some confusion. So I'm going to explain. A live CD is either a DVD or a CD. How about we turn it right side up? There we go. And all this is by live, is it means it has some type of operating system on it. So you do not even need a hard drive in your computer to boot up. And the advantage is that if your hard drive is infected with viruses, or you can't boot at all, and you've got to do a factory restore and lose all your favorite family photos, you can use a live CD to save your family photos. Now this is a Windows laptop, but everyone will recognize that this is an Ubuntu operating system. And that's from me booting from this earlier to do a demo on USB. To boot up a live CD, 99% of the time you have to press a button. Some older computers, they'll automatically boot from it. So I always tell people, just put in a drive, nothing fancy, and just restart your computer like you normally do. Now if you go into your normal boot up screen, then your laptop or your desktop is not configured for live boot. And we'll see that in just a minute. It'll go into its standard boot screen. There we go, standard boot screen. Hewlett-Packard, it has a little menu down here at the bottom. You also see it sometimes here that says press F9 for boot. Also, it'll tell you to press escape or F12 or another key to get to the boot menu. Now what these will do is they'll change from booting from the internal hard drive to an external drive such as the CD-ROM, a USB. In this case I actually boot from the SD card that I have in the front of it. I have it Ubuntu on this SD card. That's what we're booting from now. And you could even boot from your USB hard drive. So if you do not want to boot and off the hard drive, which I don't want to boot from my SD card, just reboot your computer, nothing fancy. Except this time when it comes up, interrupt the boot cycle. And if you don't know what key, just try a couple keys or do a quick Google search. And if you do the make and model, there'll be a boot menu option for your key. Well, like I said, most of them is the escape key, F2, F9, or F12. When you press these keys, it'll come up with a boot menu or an options menu or a diagnostic menu. Mine right here is just a simple boot menu. Sorry, sunlight's on it. And it says press F9 for the boot menu. And now it gives me two options. Top option is the notebook updrive bay, which is the CD-ROM. And it gives me a notebook hard drive. So what we would like to do is we would like to boot from the CD-ROM. If I had a USB drive in here or I had a flash drive hooked to it, it would give me that option as well. The SD card rarely works from the boot menu. So this will start up our boot operation. Now this is all you have to do. At this point it'll boot up and run its normal thing. I will do a menu on how to boot into Windows or mini Windows from the Hiren's Rescue CD, and what to do when you boot from a Ubuntu CD-ROM and how it looks different. So we'll do a rescue file. I'm even going to hook up a external hard drive, put a partition on it, put a bunch of files on it, music, images, whatever, destroy the partition for you, and then we'll run recovery options. That'll be on our next video. This one is just how to get from your standard operating system to our rescue CDs. Thank you for watching. I hope you recover all your files.